Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we're doing another interesting League of Legends player. Today we're talking about how the #1 ranked player on the EU West server right now is a JANNA one trick. So EU West is considered to be one of the best regions in the world. They have very good solo queue, and especially at the very top of the ladder, they have a ton of really talented players. In the professional scene, European teams have made it to the World Finals the last 2 years in a row, so they're very respected around the world. It's not considered the best region by really anyone, but it is one of the best for sure. It is definitely up there. So this is an insane feat, and again, just by playing JANNA literally every single game. This is a total of 408 JANNA games in Season 10 by this player, whose name is XDDD, which seems to me to be a very European name, and a very fitting just person to be at the top of the EU West leaderboard. Before we get into this video, I just want to mention real quick, if you're not already subscribed, definitely click that subscribe button really quick. It helps you guys stay up to date on all my latest content. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, and it helps me out a ton as well, so I would greatly appreciate it, and I think it really is a great deal for the both of us. With that being said, here we go, getting right into this video, which is going to be a little guide, breakdown, whatever, of this player, of his JANNA, and just how he was able to achieve rank 1 on the EU West server playing JANNA only. So first up, I think what is most interesting about this player is he takes the exact same rune page, the exact same summoners, and the exact same build every single game. He primarily plays JANNA support, but as you can see here, he's filled to mid lane, he plays some top lane, he will play wherever, but it's the exact same rune page, the exact same build, and the exact same summoner spells everywhere. Now obviously that is not min-max, you know, he would probably be better off taking a little bit different rune page, a little bit different build, whatever. But he's so comfortable with the way he plays. He knows exactly how much damage he's going to do. He knows exactly what the limits of this champion, this build, this rune page are. And it just shows how simple this game can be, that if you are just able to perfect one thing, one style, one play style, whatever, you can climb all the way up to being the #1 ranked player in an absolutely stacked region, which is absolutely crazy to me. He's absolutely not getting everything out of his champion, his pick, whatever, because he could be better off taking different rune pages, you know, optimizing his build, all that. But he takes a thought away from all that and just has the consistency of his gameplay, his champion, and his play style, and he's absolutely perfected that. And I think that is really awesome, and it really shows, again, just how simple, easy this game can be if you really get one thing down. So first up, talking about his rune page, he likes to go for Summon Aery on JANNA again every single game. It's Summon Aery with Mana Flow Band, Absolute Focus, Gathering Storm, and then Domination secondary with Eyeball Collector and Relentless Hunter every single game. A lot of good stuff on JANNA. Obviously, she has very good poke. Summon Aery can be really good on her for both the poke and the shields. Mana Flow Band, excuse me, Mana Flow Band for that, obviously the extra mana. Absolute Focus can give you a little extra poke, a little extra damage. Gathering Storm, just to scale up. And then Eyeball Collector and Relentless Hunter are going to be super good on JANNA. You're already so fast, but if you can fly around the map even more, it's going to help you on roams, helping you stay with your team, just helping you be in the right spots, which is honestly, I think, one of the best parts of JANNA just in general. The fact that you get so much movement speed with her. Grab some Moby Boots, grab Relentless Hunter, and you're like one of the fastest champions in the game, and it really gets absurd just how much map presence and how much mobility you're really able to have just by simply flying around. As far as the build he goes, again, this is the build every single game. When he does start out in a lane, he starts out with a Corrupting Potion and then eventually picks up his support item around 10 to 15 minutes and then pretty much just starts playing like a traditional support. But when he is in the support role, he goes for a Frostfang into an Athene's, into Redemption, into Ardent Censer every single game. And this build is really consistent for him. Again, whether he's support, whether he's top lane, whether he's mid lane, he's still trying to do the same things as JANNA. He's still trying to be just a very good support for his team. He's able to find somebody to use that Ardent Censer passive on, which is going to be really strong. He's able to use Redemption, obviously, for his team healing. Athene's is always going to be super good on JANNA. He does go Mobies pretty much every game as well, which is going to be super good. Always very useful on JANNA. And again, just by going the same build every single game, he knows exactly how much damage he's going to do, how much usefulness he is, how much support he's able to provide to his team, but also he's able to just enable his team super well. He's playing at the very top of European solo queue, so there's always hopefully going to be at least some competent players on his team that he's able to support. And he really shows us one really important thing, that he's playing full support JANNA, top lane, mid lane, and support. He has absolutely perfected the art of getting carried and shows that you can be supportive and play a supportive playstyle and get all the way up to rank 1. This guy has 1,447 LP. He has a 63% win rate. You don't have to always be carrying. Obviously, he does carry a ton of games. You can't have a 63% win rate if you're not carrying a ton of games. He does it in different ways. He's not doing a ton of damage. He's not killing everyone. He's finding ways to make the right plays, to survive, and to enable his team. He's never really inting. He's never really obviously popping off too much in terms of damage or kills or anything, but he's always in the right place at the right time. He's very, very consistent. He plays safe when he needs to. He scales up like a monster, and then he enables his team to just absolutely make plays. And he plays around the right people, which is always going to be a big thing as JANNA. If you are going to lanes that are losing, you're putting yourself in positions to get counter ganked. If you're putting yourself in positions where you're going to be getting caught out and dying, that's never going to be good. But he plays safe, farms up, gets XP, and then again finds his teammates that he can absolutely enable to carry, both by maximizing JANNA's kit, but by also maximizing his rune page and his build as well. I do think it's really, really interesting. He takes heal with flash every single game, even in bot lane, even when his AD carry also takes heal. I'm sure he likes to have that extra ability to be able to still have heal even if his AD carry is not around, even if he gets away from them, but also just having that extra little reliability of being able to him be the one to have the heal. He gets the movement speed, he gets the healing, and being able to use it on more people than just his AD carry, because some games your AD carry is not going to be very good. You're going to want to get away from them. You're going to be wanting to roam around, support some other people, and having that heal option is really, really good. I'm sure he tells his AD carry to not take heal or whatever, but there are some games where they both have heal and it still works out. But mid lane, top lane, whatever, he always has heal, he always has flash, and again, 63% win rate in Challenger, it seems to work out. I just think it's crazy. Again, he hasn't played, on this account at least, he has not played a single other champion this whole season. This is obviously a mixture of a lot of things going on right now. Obviously, a lot of the top European players are at Worlds right now. There is still a ton of professional players and a ton of very, very good solo queue players in EU playing right now. But I know like Magic Felix, he is a sub for Fnatic. He's not there. We have Caps, who's a big solo queue grinder. He's not there. We have the entire G2 team, entire Fnatic team, Rogue, Mad Lions. They were all at Worlds. So I guess if you were going to try and make a run at rank 1, this was kind of a great time to do it for a guy like this. But again, still, obviously, he was a Season 9 Challenger player. He is a Season 10 Challenger player. He is very, very good, even if you don't think he's the absolute best player in EU. Again, he has perfected this playstyle. He has perfected being a supportive player in top lane, in mid lane, in support. It's, again, absolutely crazy and weird that he can go the exact same rune page build and summoners every single game. But, again, I think you guys can learn from that. Whether you want to play JANNA or just any champion, knowing that your fundamentals of the game, being in the right places, knowing how to play your champion and minimize and maximize them is so much more important than you studying up the new craziest build or pick or changing your champion every single day or whatever. If you just really focus on one thing really hard, whether it's a certain playstyle, a certain champion, a certain build, whatever, you can get it down, you can perfect it, you can maximize it, and you can learn to climb even to Challenger with any single build, any single champion, any single pick, whatever. So focus on your fundamentals, get good, get consistent, learn how to get the most out of your champion in every single game and every single pick, and you can really start climbing. And again, we got about a month left in the season. Now is an awesome time to start hitting that grind, to start climbing up, to start taking all your games seriously, figuring out ways you can make that final last push in Season 10 and start off in the right foot in Season 11. But that's pretty much it for the video today, guys, talking about the new rank 1 player in EU West, this very, very interesting JANNA one trick. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment down below. What do you think about this JANNA player? Do you think he's awesome? Do you think he's really good? Do you think he's one of the best players? Or do you think he just got really, really lucky that there's not a lot of good players in, that there's not the top players in EU West right now, at least? Subscribe, save data on all my latest content. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.